and welcome to HiveScience. This is Bree, and we are here to talk about some strange science. You want to see something wild? Well, check this out. Here's our transgender peacock. She's trying to impress this peahen over here into some, yeah. So that was a female peacock doing the male ritual to attract a female mate. Pretty cool, huh? Also, I'm not going to play too much of this because it's BBC and they'll strike me, but we got some gay albatrosses. Look how gay they are. So gay for each other. Dances to attract their mates and engage with each other, and yeah, let's see how this goes.
Raised wing spreading.
So we're gonna get to the same sex stuff here, I think.
She prefers one tango at a time. It seems that this is not going to be his year after all. But he's caught the eye of another albatross. Once again, he begins his courtship display. But this is, in fact, another male.
Another male.
Regardless, he continues to demonstrate his eligibility.
All right, we're not stopping there, though. We got more gayness to go over. Check this out. Hold on. Does homosexual behavior exist among gorillas? Let's read and find out. Such behavior has been observed under certain conditions, both between females and between males. Among free-ranging gorillas, homosexual behavior has been observed in mountain gorillas. Female gorillas, adult gorilla females, are sexually active almost exclusively during estrus, during the phase of their cycle when they are ready to conceive. During this time, they demonstrate their interest in mating mainly to males, but occasionally they seem to be sexually attracted to female group members. The two females will sit together in close physical contact, such as a close embrace, and rub their genitals on the ground or on the other female's body. Male gorillas' homosexual behavior is observed very rarely in harem groups, occasionally during play between youngsters, but it is common in all male groups. Silverbacks approach their younger partners with the vocalizations they usually produce when mating with females. If the younger partner takes the initiative, they are more likely to take on roles of the female. The copulation itself and the position taken by the partner resembles those of heterosexual couples. So, yes, we do have some gayness in the animal kingdom. We have some queerness. We have some transness. It's normal for organisms to interact this way. The scissor sister gorillas are based, and I affirm their right to exist. These gay bachelor troops of gorillas are very well documented, and yeah, most organisms that form bachelor troops when they're younger and not able to compete with the dominant males, like with lions and things like that form bonds. Lions are another one that form homosexual relationships. So yeah, let's look that up real quick. Yeah, the transgender lioness. You've heard of gay penguins, but species throughout the world also count transgender members among them. Meet Memoriri, the lioness from Okavango Delta in Botswana, where she is at least one of 5 trans lionesses in the Delta who have elected to adopt the physical characteristics and mannerisms of the opposite sex. At first, on observation, researchers thought Mamamori Riri was a traditional male lion. She had a beautiful full mane, a deeper, more masculine roar than her female counterparts, and her behavior within the pride is undeniably a role exhibited traditionally by males, both dominance and leadership and protections. The transgender lion, both M to F and F to M, have been witnessed in the wild across the savannah. We often discuss homosexuality occurring in nature, but rarely do we take a look at many species who embrace transgenderism, I almost said the no word, transgender among them. Let's see here, we're going to have... Why are you not full screen?
Area they can
The whole thing play because I'll get in trouble, I'm sure. Probably gonna get a copyright strike anyway, doesn't matter. Marsh harriers, a type of bird in most places around the world except North and South America, have been given some pretty offensive labels by journalists. The only cross-dressing bird of prey was published by New Scientist, Why Some Birds of Prey Become Transvestites, enthused HiveScience.com. In reality, almost 40% of Marsh harriers defy gender rules and decidedly live as the opposite gender. Some even find comfort displaying more non-binary gender presentations where their behavior moves fluidly between being male and other times female. The biological males, I hate that, biological males, but I'll allow it, that are transgender go to great lengths to embody the female of their species. They mimic their movements, stay small in stature, and in the more outstanding cases, even their plumage resembles that of a female marsh harrier. Then it does the male variation, which boasts brighter, more brilliant colors of feathers. Transgender or animals with a third gender trait have been seen from the desert highland hyena to the towering jungle canopies of Zanzibar, where the precious Columbus monkeys play, to the dark depths of the sea with the giant Australian cuttlefish, animals that have been breaking gender rules long before humans made them. Researchers are baffled by these animals that are not just breaking human gender rules, but thumbing their nose at man-made gender rules. To the animals, however, this is just the way of life. It is their identity, and they don't care what onlookers think. The explanation provided by some biologists who study these animals is that it appears to be evolutionary. Certain members of these species adapt to their circumstances to avoid combat with dominant males or to resist being viewed as a threat. The trans-identifying Columbus monkeys, just like all females in the group, are permitted to stay once reaching maturity, as where the males are ejected from the tribe. As with humans, the gender expression of these creatures is in the wild is not indicative of their sexuality. which only amplifies the fact that there is no relationship between assigned sex and preferred gender, even for animals. And of course, we got some bonobos going at it in that picture right there. Let's go ahead and, let's watch that too. What do you got for us, Baboon TV?
Baboon TV presents 7 transgender animals. Number 1. Up until they reach adulthood, most of the animal kingdom copy traits of the opposite gender. A large majority of male marsh harriers, however, spend their lifespan mimicking their female counterparts by having coordinating plumage. The male marsh harriers in question are up to 30% more compact than males who do not possess feminine features. The feminine males use their look to their advantage and try to initiate intimacy with female marsh harriers. It is unsure if they are successful in mating. There has been a case where a feminine male did try to seduce a female, only for it to be a decoy marsh harrier planted by scientists to study behavior. Ornithologists are unsure if his fellow feathered friends mocked the cheeky Casanova for his birdie blunder. Number 2. 3 types of male bluegill sunfish exist: parentals, satellites, and sneakers.
This is good. Getting into fish is we're gonna have to talk about the transphobes that got all mad about the British Library posting about the fish that what species of fish was that again? Like a bumphead. Yeah. Anyway, lost my place. There we go.
And sneakers. The parentals take on the traditionally female roles, and they will build their nests and look after their offspring. Satellites are incredibly feminine in appearance, so much so that parentals do not mind them being there as they attempt to procreate. As the satellite slinks around the mating couple, he releases his own sperm to mix with the parentals. Despite parentals having the lowest sperm count, they are actually the most successful at inseminating the females. Number 3. Old world monkeys, located in Asia and Africa, coexist in patriarchally led clans. Once they reach manhood, lower males are forced to find other suitable male mates. Much like humans, odd things can happen to a male's body once they reach puberty. Their anal area swells up, causing them to appear female. Once the olive colobus passes puberty, the inflammation stops. However, in the red colobus, the bulge stays. Rather than eluding the males as they attempt to mate, the bodily strategy is used to pacify them. Number 4. Arguably one of the oddest animals on the planet is the cuttlefish. They have humongously squishy, round brains with eyes that can see when it's almost pitch black. They even have 3 hearts. Similarly to some of its family, such as squid and octopi, the giant cuttlefish is able to disguise itself and blend with its surroundings. The ratio of male to female cuttlefish is 11 to 1.
They actually did this on that prehistoric planet, didn't they? Talked about.
Which is a definite disadvantage if you're the smaller male. To evade being caught in the dormant male's territory, the sneaky camouflaged males mimic the colors of the female. Number 5. There are 3 types of lizard, with their personality dependent on their throat color. Topping the hierarchy is the orange-throated lizard. They're the largest of all 3 and are the most dominant. Below the orange-throated lizard is the blue-throated lizard, who will willingly protect females from their yellow-throated counterparts, but run away once faced with an orange-throated male. While they are similar in size than orange-throated males, blue-throated males will team up and defend themselves from their yellow-throated and orange-throated enemies. The hierarchy is orange over blue, blue over yellow, and yellow over orange. This hierarchy safeguards the continuation of these lizards. Number 6. Thinking that a lady's...
Isn't that wild about the lizards? All the different moving parts of their society.
Spotted hyena is in fact a male one is an easy error. They both possess similar physiques, with both sexes also appearing to have visible male genitalia. To add to the similarities, the female's phallus hardens when she meets with fellow hyenas from her pack. Cleverly, the female hyena's penis is actually a large clitoris that enables the female hyena to pass urine, have sex through, and even give birth. Both sexes are similar when it comes to penis size, and despite her not actually possessing a penis, they tend to beat the males when it comes to battle of the sizes. This makes the females the more dominant sex. Males tend to worship females by caressing their faces against their front legs. Number 7. Midshipman fish are found along the North American coastline. They use photophores, which let out glimmers of light in order to attract their prey. In order to entice females, the males emit a hum. The humming noise is so incredibly loud that people have reported not being able to sleep, let alone have a normal voice conversation due to the sheer volume. However, there is
That's
one
pretty
kind,
cool.
the sneaker males, that are silent. Midshipman males are known to flitter between genders. Thanks for watching another amazing video. Don't forget to subscribe for more.
All right. And the article that we just read was written by Phelan Fairchild, actor, filmmaker, LGBT+, and women's rights activist. Yep. All right, all copyrights reserved. What a fun little romp through the animal kingdom. I hope you all enjoyed that, because that was an interesting take. Now, do animals actually have genders as we see them? No, not really. They have their own social groupings that we don't necessarily understand. But for us to project our own onto those, depending on the species, might be flawed. Regardless, it does show that, within a species that have a binary reproduction, you still can have non-binary sexual and reproductive roles. So, whatevs. All right, so thank you so much for joining me in this little bit of strange science for Pride Month. Appreciate each and every one of you for showing up, and I will see you Wednesday night for Creation Watch, Friday night for Cryptic Corner, and then we'll be back here Saturday morning, where you can join these fine folks over here in the side chat and participate with the Hive as we go through this stuff. I didn't pay enough attention to the side chat today, and I'm sorry about that. I just had a lot to make sure I got through. So I appreciate everybody for sticking with me, and thank you so much for being part of the community, and be kind, take care, and we'll see you next time.